Right, welcome back to another Rhinos League. Going to be running some 4-colour Rhinos through today. And we're on the play for round number 1. What do we think about this? Double Gemstone Caverns is rough. We haven't got a Cascader. I think if we were on the draw, I'd probably keep this, but I think I'm going to mulligan. This has got a Cascader. It's got a Fire Ice as well. I think we can keep this. I think we'll get rid of, it's probably Binding. We can't cast it at the moment. And we'll just lead off on Steam Vents tapped, and then turn 2 we'll look to ice a land, and then hopefully find our third land for a Cascader on 3. See what the opponent does. Hallowed Fountain, pass. Okay, so this is Hammer. Okay, so what do we think here? So that is our third land. It doesn't cast any of our spells though. I think what we're going to do is just play Gemstone Caverns and pass. We could think about Furying. We could ice the land. See if they attack here. They are attacking. We're not blocking. What do we think now? I think we just continue to pass. Oh, that's a rubbish land to draw. Let's play this. We could think about Furying. We could go Fury, pitch, Violent Outburst, kill this. The opponent flashes him a hammer and we fire it. No, I don't think we want to do that just yet. Try and, you know, if the opponent goes Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, they're keeping attacking with Ornithopter. So you really want to draw a okay, that's no good. Trouble is now I think we have to go Fury, kill this, because otherwise the opponent's going to go and grab a hammer. They can also make tokens. So if they make a token, we go kill it. Yeah, I think we have to pitch Fury here. Our lands have kind of let us down a little bit here. I think we have to kill this with Fury. Just try and keep the board as clear as we can. Not finding another land is really rough. Opponent will make a creature. I don't think we can fire it here because the opponent can activate Inkmoth Nexus and kill us with hammer. Okay, they're not doing that. So I think what we're going to do is just go fire. Well, so we can't wait to fire it. Maybe we're just meant to ice it. This is, I think we have to kill it. So yeah, looking for, yeah, the trouble is our opponent goes and gets hammer, attaches it to the construct, and then we're in. Okay, they just get Springleaf Drums. That implies they probably have a hammer in hand. Oh, they don't have another land, which is interesting. That's rough. That's really rough. So we just keep passing. We're on the bluff plan now. The opponent must have a hammer in hand. Okay, there's Ornithopter. We're pretty sure they have a hammer, I think. It's going to attack for 3. No blocks from us. Paladin, okay. So they're holding up Nexus. I mean, we could have died at any point here, really. Okay, we find a Wooded Foothills, which is nice. So now we're going to go fetch. We've got Island Swamp Mountain. Ideally, we get Temple Garden. Is it worth taking extra damage? I think so here. Yeah. And we'll play the Shardless Agent. Cascade. Makes a lot of blockers as well. I think we're still running a load of Force of Vigors in the sideboard. Yeah, 4 Force of Vigors, so hopefully that can do some work. I don't know if the opponent's got enough mana to kill us with Nexus here through a blocker. I have to go animate, hammer, animate. Okay, that's a good start. Shadow Spear going to be equipped to construct. If they don't hammer, I think we're definitely double blocking. There's a land. Another aid. They've got 3 cards in hand. If they have hammer, this would be 6. No attacks though, which is a bit surprising. Well, Leyline Binding's pretty good. So Island, Swamp, Mountain, Plains, Forest. So that only costs 1 mana. So do we attack and then binding the token? Or we could attack and binding the Shadow Spear. No, I think we just don't attack yet. I think we just want to wait. Maybe waiting's not good, but we've got a lot of power. And drawing that Leyline Binding. Okay, Springleaf Drum is fine. That's probably what they top decked. Another Sigarda's Aid, fine. I wonder if we just want to use our mana here. So I'm pretty sure they don't have a hammer. We could binding here, attack for 10. If we find another binding. Yeah, I think I'm just going to binding now. Get rid of this. They could have they do have blacksmith skill. Okay. Okay, so they've got 1 card in hand. Okay, that's pretty good because we can go return this to hand, attack, then Ardent Plea. So go gone this, but then we are then dead to. So if we go gone, attack, we're then dead to something like. We're dead to a hammer, but I don't think we can wait forever because it's actually at any point here we're dead to hammer, right? Because they've got enough mana to activate Nexus and give it flying. So actually we haven't got enough mana to do everything. So let's just go gone this. We'll hold up Temple Garden. I think we're just attacking for no, because just the 2 Rhinos are enough to be lethal. So actually, yeah, I think keeping back 1 blocker is probably fine here. Although they do have Shadow Spear, I guess. representing Leyline Binding. Okay, Silent Clearing is good for us. I'm drawing a card and tapping Nexus is also good for us. I don't think we can beat a hammer at this point. Okay, they equip. Okay, we do see an attack here. Do we block? If they have hammer in hand, that's 13. I don't think so. If they have hammer in hand, it's 13. We go to 1. If they have double hammer, we can't beat it anyway. So no, I don't think we block here. Like if they have hammer, then fine. Okay, they move it to there, so they're going to gain a bit more life. I suppose we could have gone the pure steel paladin, but that was okay. Flooded Strand is pretty good. So that's, there's no point in attacking with the Shardless Agent. So let's go attack with both Rhinos. No blocks from the opponent. Play the land, and then we'll play Ardent Plea here. Crashing Footfalls. Okay, and then we'll pass again, wanting to hold up Leyline Binding here. I wonder if we've got enough to block. Okay, so we get there, game 1. Opponent never found a hammer, which was obviously really good for us. They have a lot of ways of searching for it as well. I think if they find any of them, we're pretty under it here. Okay, so we'll bring in an extra Gemstone Caverns on the draw. I think, what don't we want against hammer? Let's think. So I think we're going to be sort of a controlling deck against hammer most of the time. I think we just want, I don't think we want these Force of Negations. We'll take those out and probably change them for Force of Vigor. And then one more. I think, do we think about cutting a land for the Gemstone Caverns? And if so, which one? We could consider cutting a basic, but I think keeping the lands in for... I think Fiery Islet could be it. I don't think we necessarily want to take damage. I think that's fine. We'll go with that. See how that goes. Okay, so we're definitely keeping this. We can go... Well, yeah, we're just suspending Rhinos on 1. We've got Force of Vigor. Okay, they've got Sentinel, so maybe we're not meant to suspend Rhinos. Basic Forest. I think I like suspending Rhinos here. You know, if we really have to, we can Force of Vigor. It will draw them a card, but I think that's fine. You know, we don't want to do that ideally, but okay, there's a Paladin. This is okay. Okay, so are we just playing Xander's Lounge here and then holding up Force of Vigor? I think so. You know, we've got stuff to be doing here, potentially. Oh, now, do we just want to do for this right now? No, I don't think so. But I think we'll go for it end of my opponent's turn. So we can just go make 10 power. Probably not doing anything. We're just going to cast this. Destroy here, here. exile, I think, Shardless Agent here so that we can hold up Violent Outburst. Or is it best to just make 10 power? Yeah, let's get rid of Violent Outburst. We'll make 10 power instead. Yeah. Okay, we get Spell Pierced. That's really annoying, actually. But I think that's worth it. Now that we can just go. I don't know. Maybe we're not meant. Maybe we're meant to just go kill Pure Steel Paladin. Because they draw a card from Esper Sentinel otherwise. I think we have to kill Pure Steel Paladin here and then go make. They haven't done anything though. I think we're just going to go get Steam Vents. Island Swamp Mountain. No, we need plains here, so go grab Temple Garden. I'll just go fire this. They could have another steel. They could have a Steel Shapers thing. No, not Steel Shapers. Blacksmith Skill. They don't. Okay. So they got 3 cards in hand. Next turn we go Shardless Agent, make 10 power. We've got a Suspended Rhinos as well. But yeah, I don't want to give the opponent cards if we can avoid it. Okay, Gemstone Caverns is an interesting one. I think we can just play that here rather than take damage. So go Gemstone Island 1. Opponent could have Spell Pierce, I guess, but yeah, so we'll pay for that. Yeah. Okay, so we make 10 power. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. They're going to make a construct. Yeah, but we do get to make Royal Rhinos next turn. They're going to make another construct here. So this will be a 3/3. This will be a 4/4. So yeah. Okay, Shadow Spears. Yeah, a good one for them to get. Stone Forge. Okay, let's see what they get here. Netto Assist. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I wouldn't imagine there'll be any attacks here. This is where we really want to draw Force of Vigor naturally. Yeah, we'll obviously pay for this. Make some 4/4s. Okay, that's an interesting one. So if we go attack with these two, if the opponent blocks with a construct, we can go fire, kill this. Yeah, we'll attack here. Not with this. No blocks. Okay, that's fine. That's actually pretty good because we can hold up Fire Ice here, which is quite nice. Giver of Runes, sure. Maybe we're meant to kill the Stoneforge actually because they can instant speed the Nettle Assist. If the opponent goes... So So if they attack, we go double block. We could ice. No attacks. Okay. So what we do, I think we're just going to ice here. Oh, yeah, we'll ice. So go ice. The opponent's looking to put in this nettle assist, but we don't want them to gain life. So we'll ice this. So I think we'll hold up Temple Garden. I think we've got all the Crashing Footfalls left in the. Sorry, we've got all of the Leyline Bindings. We've also got the Dead Gons, I suppose. I think we'll keep up white for Leyline Binding potentially. Okay, Violent Outburst is pretty good as well. Right, so we know what the opponent's trying to do. We can actually do both of those. So we'll go land. If we had just attack with everything, the opponent puts in Nettle Cyst. This is big enough to block a Rhino, but it would die to the Violent Outburst. So we attack with 4. They can't block with Stoneforge, so they go block. We won't be able to pay with Esper Sentinel if we do both. Definitely play the land. I think we're definitely attacking with all these. We can make just as many Rhinos. They can't gain life here, which is really good. Attack with all of these. I wonder if we're meant to just attack with Shardless Agent as well, actually. Yeah, why not? We're attacking for like 20 here. Okay, so they put in Nettle Cyst, which is fine. I mean, it's quite large, but we can kill it with Violent Outburst. We'll see how the opponent blocks. Okay, so we're going to have to Violent Outburst here. We go Violent Outburst. So these will trade, not deal any damage. And then these will deal 5. So we want to hold up white and blue. So just do Violent Outburst. I think we let them draw a card here. Oh, okay. So, apparently, as you can see from the game, they're not dead there because we let the opponent draw a card. We get through for 10. This doesn't get through for anything, nor does this. But then, yeah, we make 4 more Rhinos, and then hopefully that's enough. So, yeah, good to get round 1 win against Hammer. See you for the next round. Okay, round number 2. We've got a bit of a weird hand here. I think it's fine. We can spend Rhinos on 1, although that does no, it doesn't stop us forcing. We've got Fury as well. Yeah, this is okay. See what the opponent's on. Oh, actually, we shouldn't. Yeah, so basic planes. Okay, another force is pretty good. Suspend a Footfalls. Basic planes, so hammer or some sort of death and taxes. Okay, death and taxes probably. Okay, so there's Thalia, that's fine. So we're not going to do anything yet. Wait on this Fury to cast it when the opponent's got some more creatures down. Just play just keep playing the lands and pass. Force of Negation gets, it's really bad against this matchup. I mean, there's just very little to actually force. So as soon as they play something like an Ether Vial, we'll just force it because it's not getting any better. Ah, red. Archon. Well, that's pretty good for us. Because we just pitch Fury. So we've got red-green. We need blue here. That doesn't make blue. Plain Swamp Forest or Island Swamp Mountain. That can get basic. I think we'll just go and get Xander's Lounge here. And then we can get... Yeah, because that's Island. So actually here, yeah, this turn's going to be insane. Because we can just go Fury, kill both their creatures. Then make 10 power. Play the land. Oh, it comes in. Oh, I've just messed up. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. So what we need, just forgot about the extra line of text on Archon of Emeria. Needed to play Fury before playing the land, and then we could have made Rhinos this turn, and we pretty much guaranteed to win that game. Sadly, forgetting about that one. There's a Saga, interesting one here. So it could be like a Stoneblade. Yeah, Stoneblade here. We really should have played those Rhinos. What are we gonna get? You get Caldra, which is pretty good against our Rhinos. Oh, we're going to lose this to a punt. That'd be really, really annoying. Because making Rhinos last time and then making Rhinos this turn just would have been insane. Okay, play a land. So we haven't got Island. We're going to get a basic Island here, I think. Let's go Shardless Agent. Cast the Footfalls. But yeah, we can't deal with the Stoneforge Mystic. We've got Binding in the deck that can deal with Stoneforge Mystic. Sorry, deal with Caldra. There's a Solitude. Getting rid of Skyclave Apparition. I guess Skyclave Apparition doesn't really do that much against us here. We'll gain some life. Ephemerate as well. Well, we can't cast Force. Okay, this is pretty good. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I punted pretty badly. A mistake I won't make again in a hurry, hopefully. No point in forcing the Solitude here. Sorry, forcing the Ephemerate. At least we gain some life. So yeah, we should have another 10 power on the field here. Yeah, here comes Caldra. Hit for 5. We do get to make 2 lots of Rhinos here. Okay, there's a Thalia. So unless we find a land, we actually don't now get to make more. 2 sets. Go and grab the Triome. Okay, well, opponent has 0 cards left, but they do go and get Shadow Spear next turn, which is pretty problematic. Yeah, we'll pay the 1 to cast our 4/4s. Oh, we find another Shardless Agent. Well, there's not much to be done here. Yeah, that punt really hurting us. Just obviously obviously just a stupid mistake. Opponent's going to make a token. We can still get out of this. We can find like Leyline Binding's really good. Yeah, there's Shadow Spear though, which is a massive problem. And Giver of Runes. Opponent really stepping on the gas here. Yep, can't do anything about the germ. Hopefully making another 20 odd power is enough. Okay, land's actually not too bad. Play the land. Are we attacking? I think so. Attack. Okay, so that's pretty surprised the opponent's blocking here. So let's, I think we want to kill the Giver of Runes. Potentially. Yeah, I think we'll kill the Giver of Runes rather than the construct. I just feel like Giver of Runes is going to be much more of a pain down the road. But surprised they're throwing away these two. But we'll take it. Doesn't matter what colour we hold up. Oh, I should have held up white really, but yeah, I guess the opponent going to be gaining 6 life a turn and hitting us for 6. So we're really on another saga. We're really on finding Leyline Binding here. Because this is a real problem. I mean, we can block. I don't think we're blocking yet. We go to 7. So we need to find, Leyline Binding. Gone is also an option. Okay, so let's go land. Okay, let's just attack with some 4/4s. Have to get some damage through. Cast another Shardless Agent. Yeah, if we can find Leyline Binding or Dead Gone, Fire Ice is also, I mean, it buys us time. Any of those things are pretty good. They're going to get to make a token. Okay, no, just another land for the opponent. They make a token. So we're going to block here if we can. We're going to have to block the germ. Okay, so I think we just put this in front of it. We take 4, go to 3. This can go and fetch basic forest. Yeah, I think we have to do this. Okay. So yeah, Leyline Binding, Dead Gone. Okay, they're equipping there, which makes sense. I guess we fetch now. Like, we do not want to draw any more lands. I'm just going to get Temple Garden. I don't think we're dead if we don't find it, but come on. It's loads and loads of lands. Play the Misty and yeah, we just pass the turn here. No point in attacking. Yeah, it's just this Shadow Spear that's dealt all the damage. Don't know what the opponent's going to go and get for 1 mana. These are so big as well. Ether Vial. Okay, so they are an Ether Vial deck. Okay, so no... Oh, wow. Okay, so big attack here. We're at 2. So we have to go block, block. That kills that one. Block here, take 1. Block here, kill that. Block here. So we take 1 here. Okay, so we've got reasonable blocks here. Pretty surprised the opponent didn't move this over. This doesn't get trampled. Does this get trampled anyway is the problem. Yeah. Okay, so we take some damage here. We go to 1. We kill another few things. Okay, I don't actually think we can come back now. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. See what they go and get. If they get like a, Sword of Fire Ice, we're pretty much dead anyway now. Okay, so we can't fetch. There's a just straight up Fire Ice. So we go tap this, draw a card. Well, I mean, we're not dead. I mean, the opponent probably goes equip Shadows. Oh, they've got the sword as well. Okay, land. In comes the sword. They're going to try and equip probably, but then they can't equip Shadow Spear. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, this is good. Good from the opponent. So we'll go. Okay, so we got ice this because we can just double block this. Although, well, we can't double block it really, but ice, draw a card. Okay, find another land. Okay, so if the opponent attacks with both, which they're going to do, then we just lose. No attacks. Okay. Suspicious. Okay, I think we're willing to call it a day now. So, yeah, that misplay hurt us somewhat. Not sure what they're splashing red for. What are we going to change here? Do we want the forces? Probably not. Force of Vigor doesn't deal with... We haven't actually got much here. Force of Negation we obviously don't want. Maybe... Yeah, probably Subtlety actually. They are creature based. Force of Vigor can deal with Ether Vial or the swords. Endurance can block. I think we'll just bring in 2 Force of Vigor and then go with that. Yeah, let's try that. Right, going to be on the play here. See if we can... So this is a 1-lander. It's got a Fury and 2 removal spells, but... And Suspending, no. I just don't think we want to get ourselves mana screwed. This is better. Yeah, this is fine actually. So we'll get rid of the Force of Vigor. It's not necessarily good. Then we'll Flooded Strand for some sort of... Yeah, we can keep this and then put back the Force of Vigor. I guess we could go Stomping Ground first, but... No, go Flooded Strand. Save some life. And we'll probably go and get... I don't think we can get a Triome with blue and white in. What's Indatha? Yeah, Planeswalker Forest. So, we can't actually get blue-white here, which is a bit of a problem. I guess we get blue. do have Binding though? Is it Xander's Lounge, Island Swamp Mountain, or is it Triome, Plain Swamp Forest? We'd quite like to tap, so I guess we go and get Xander's Lounge, because we'd quite like to tap their land potentially. Okay, so we chose, I think the other one would have done that anyway, so we'll go Gemstone Caverns, pass the turn, and then we'll go ice their land if they give us an opportunity to, which they are going to. They didn't play anything turn 1, so we're going to assume they've got something like a Thalia, ice, or a Stoneforge Mystic, of course. Okay, we find another land, that's really good. There's a Saga. I think we're just going to go Ardent Plea here at sorcery speed. Okay, Fire Ice is good, but yeah, we just want to make some Rhinos, I think. So Island Swamp, Mountain, Forest, Plains. Here we go. Yep. Ardent Plea. Make 10 power. No, not 10 power, but 8 power. We did see Ephemerate actually. Cast this. The next turn we can attack. Attack, Violent Outburst, and hold up Leyline Binding, which we quite like. Sunbait Canyon. If they play anything here, they can't make a Saga token. There's a Stoneforge, which is fine. Cauldra. So we're gonna have to kill this. So what we're gonna do is go attack, Violent Outburst, shock this in. Yeah. Attack with everything. Violent Outburst. This. Crashing Footfalls. Okay, and then we get through for 10, put them to 8, and then we'll just go Leyline Binding. Get rid of the Stoneforge Mystic, so they can't Cauldra us. So they put in, okay, Forged Tender. I guess that's, yeah, this is a hedge against Fury. But I mean, we've got a lot of power on the field here. I guess this is a bit weak to engineered explosives. Okay, game has ended. Maybe we weren't meant to do that. Maybe we were meant. We haven't got any on suspend either. Yeah, maybe that was incorrect. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Because if the opponent goes engineered explosives here, we've run out of stuff. Maybe we yeah, actually I think we should have put them to 10, Binding, held up the mana, and then we could have gone Violent Outburst in their turn to play around engineered explosives. So yeah, I think that would have been better there actually. I think just a little bit more thought there. Okay, so Gemstone Caverns comes in, I think just at the expense of a Fiery Islet. I don't think we want to change anything else. Yeah, let's just go with that. Okay, this is an interesting one. We've got 2 removal spells, 2 Cascaders. I think we can just about keep it. We are going to need our 3rd land. But But you know, we deal okay with Thalia, we deal okay with Stoneforge Mystic. They don't have the Forge Tender, and we instantly draw the next land. So let's lead on Breeding Pool, I think. Suspend, say go. See what the opponent does. If it's Thalia, we kill it on sight. Stoneforge, we kill it on sight. Giver, we kill it on sight. That must have been their draw for turn. Do we need to kill that on sight? I think so. I think it's worth doing. Go and get Mountain. I think it's just Stomping Ground, maybe. We've actually got Plains. Yeah, let's go and get... are we more likely to need double Forest or double Island? Maybe double Island, because we are running Subtlety. We're going to get Steam Vents. So yeah, just kill this at sorcery speed. Probably should have actually gone and fetched red-green on one. Then we could have killed that and fetched the Triome. Yeah, I need to think a bit more about sequencing the lands. There's Archon. Okay, so... I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but it means the opponent hasn't made a token. Force of Vigor... Well, I guess they are as a Saga deck. Maybe we should have brought in more Force of Vigors, having seen it as a Saga. Oh, this comes in tapped, doesn't it? Yeah. Was it non-basics? Okay. This card's really irritating. Okay, they're making the mana. Going and getting Ether Vial. 3 mana. Could be another Archon. Well, the double Archon, pretty good. Very good at stopping our Cascade. Okay, so what could we find here? Fury's not that great. I guess we are going to be making those at some point. There's Shardless Agent. So if the opponent does nothing, we'll probably bounce an Archon here. The opponent has missed lots of land drops. Okay, do we take 2 here? Yeah, because you don't want them to go land. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic's pretty good. It's going to get beaten down by these Archons if we're not careful. Okay, they get Caldra, so we're going to have to kill... Oh, they could flash in the... If they flash in the Forge Tender... Well, they don't. Go to 8 here. We're going to make Rhinos this turn. So we're going to get some sort of Plains. We really, really want to see, I guess, Leyline Binding. Yeah, we'll cast this. Okay, that's pretty good. Are we winning this race now? They go 4, we go 8, they go 4. Yeah, not quite. I wonder if we have to tap something here. What's this? Giver of Runes. Right. Are we meant to tap here? So if we go tap a creature. Okay, that's fine. Because we'll just force that. Yeah, we have to use... we could tap this now. What if we go tap this, draw a card? Oh no, because they can give it protection. Okay, so we'll go force. Actually, we can just hardcast. Plain, swamp, forest, island, mountain. We're going to want to go and get a land here, so we might as well not. Going to get island. Actually, that was, well, maybe that was bad. This and this. Forest. Forest, forest, forest. So, yeah, what are they going to put in here? Where's a Thalia? Yeah, this is probably enough to see us off here. Because they can kill... God, yeah, this double Archon draw is brutal. Need Fury? Another Fire Ice. So go Fire Ice, kill this. Yeah, Fire, kill this. We could attack with one, I suppose. What if we go attack with... If we go attack with both, kill this... No. So if we go attack with one... Because we can only block one thing anyway. Oh, we can't fire. Okay, so... Oh, no, the Thalia stops us. Oh, I needed to not attack. Because we haven't got another red mana. And we can only cast one of these. So if the opponent attacks with everything, we're just dead. Oh, this Thalia. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything we can do now. I guess we just have to wait for them. Hopefully, not attack. If they're well, we have to ice, but then they can give it protection. Yeah, we're just dead now, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I didn't play very well around what we needed to play around here, so let's go ice. Yeah. They give it protection from, yeah, okay. Well, that's how Death and Taxes is meant to operate. The double Archon, we find it quite difficult to deal with 3 toughness creatures. We never saw Fury. We never saw Leyline Binding. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty rough. Oh well, see you for the next round. Right, we can keep this one. 3 lands. It's got early interaction and a Cascader. Yeah, we're happy with this one. See what the opponent does. We've kept 7, they've kept 7. Okay, opponent leading off with the basic swamp into Thoughtseize. So thinking, the only thing I can really think of, the biggest deck that would lead off with that is Scam at the moment. But I mean, we don't get Scam, which is at least something. Okay, we find another Fury. I think I'm just going to lead on Wooded Foothills. Probably want to go and get a Triome here. If we absolutely have to, we can go and we can cast Dead. Expedition map. So that to me says either Saga deck, Bajuka Bog. Well, I'm a little bit confused. or the old Coffers style deck, but yeah, I don't really know. So if we go, we definitely want white mana here. So we've got Plain, Swamp, Forest, Island and Mountain. So we could just Binding the map here. I wonder if that's good. So Plain, Swamp, Forest. So we go this. I think so. I think we'll go Binding here. It uses our mana, and if it is some sort of Coffers deck, then stopping their ability to go and get the namesake card is pretty good. If we'd been on the play, we would have just tapped a land, I think. Castle Loch Thwain. Okay. Cascader. Well, Force is pretty good as well. Although we can't actually do it at the moment. So we'll just go Stomping Ground, pass. Then we'll ice the castle here. Okay, we find another land. Which isn't amazing, but it's got 5 cards in hand. It's mono black something. Another Castle Loch Thwain. Ardent Plea is a good one. So do we? I think I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll go. Yep, do that. This so we can hold up fire. Dead. Sorry. So this. Ardent Plea, make 8 power. We could have pushes, I guess. Yeah, there's one push. Another one, maybe. So at least with Exalted, this can get in next turn for 5 rather than just 4. So you're holding up Dead Gone in case they play something like Douthie Voidwalker. Could be Invoke Despair, I guess. Torak. Okay, so or this. So this is so obviously we dead this in response to the trigger. So hopefully we discard Force here. Yeah, okay, so we get a Fury. If we find a land, we're just going to play the Fury for no real value. Yeah, so let's attack for 5. And then, yeah, the opponent's got so many ways to make us discard stuff. I just think we're just going to run out the Fury here. Yeah. You know, we've got some decent top decks. You know, it could be that the opponent's holding on to more Torax. Actually, with that, to be iced them last turn, yeah, so I think that was the first turn they could play the Torak. Although if they had another one, maybe they play it before that. 4 mana. Karma Grit Creator is interesting. But we're threatening 6, we're threatening 10 damage here. They go and get Ensnaring Bridge. We probably kill Khan here. Okay, let's start off by cycling. Hold up Plain, Swamp, Forest. Yeah, hold up all colours here. Well, Gemstone Caverns not great. So yeah, we definitely we could put them to 2, or we kill Khan. So 2. I think we have to kill Khan. We can't just wait on Yeah. So we'll go attack Khan, attack them. I think we have to do that. They go to 6. They bridge us. I guess they can go get another Khan. Well, yeah, maybe we weren't meant to do that. Maybe we were meant to just put them to 2. They tick down Khan. Don't know what they go and get. I guess they could then go and get. So they could go and get like the Stone Brain or something. Damnation. Well, that's another thing that really punishes us. Well, binding's good. So it deals with ensnaring bridge at least. Maybe we meant them to put them to 2. Not sure. I guess they could go and get Thoughtseize here. So if they go and get Thoughtseize, I guess putting them to 2 would have stopped them drawing cards as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Thoughtseize ensnaring bridge here. Okay, there's Urborg. There's bridge. Okay, I don't think we use the binding just yet. Well, we'll suspend that. So we're going to be bringing in Force of Vigor. Could be Torak. 5 mana. Invoke Despair. Sacrifice a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Okay, so we'll sacrifice just Ardent Plea, I think. Don't want to give them a card back. One mana. Cling to Dust. Well, gaining 3 lives is pretty good. They can now start using their Lock Thwains potentially. So we need, yeah, I mean, we've got runners coming in at some point. There's some more. 1, 2. Yeah, I need to make sure we hold up planes. Cast the Footfalls. Good to have another enchantment to sacrifice potentially as well. Another bridge is rough. 4 mana. Okay, Torak. Play the binding. Get rid of the bridge. Oh, we should have probably played the Gemstone Caverns actually, because yeah, now Torak gets a counter where it wouldn't have before. Okay, another Profane Tutor. We can at least attack for 8 here. Well, that's another Ardent Plea as well. So I don't think we play this Ardent Plea. We've got Lethal on the board. I think we play around another Damnation. Or like Khan for Engineered Explosives, or they're not able to tutor this turn. Four mana. Could be Khan for bridge. That would be really annoying. Because they can go and, I'm pretty sure they can go and get this bridge if they want. They cling to dust again. 4 mana. Maybe we're meant to play around double push. But they've already used a push. Three, 4 mana. Draws a card. Not sure what they're looking for here. Okay. So, yeah, Leyline Binding is a hell of a card. Just a main deck answer to stuff like Bridge and Chalice. So we'll bring in the Gemstone Caverns. We're bringing in all of our Force of Vigors. What do we think about Force of Negation? I think Dead Gone, while being okay there, wasn't sort of amazing. Maybe we get rid of the Fiery Islet again. And then Binding's great. Fury's interesting. It can deal with Torak and Karn. What about Force of Negation? When we're top decking, we don't really want to be finding Force. Is Subtlety better? Probably not. Endurance, they're not really using the graveyard. I think we can just go with this. See how we do. Right, I think we can keep this. Yeah, it's got 3 Cascaders in. It's got a Force of Negation. I don't think we force a turn 1 Thoughtseize here. Which they do have. Inquisition. Okay, that's fine. They're going to take the Force. So we might as well not lose an extra card. Let's see, they take Force. Yep, makes sense. And then we'll just untap, play Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. We're going to get a Triome here, something with white. 2 mana for the opponent. Oh, probably shouldn't. Okay, they suspend a Profane Tutor. Makes sense. Let's go and get... Actually, go and get Xander's Lounge here. Okay. Yeah, play the land. We'll just go and get the other Triome, and then next turn we'll make 10 power, and hope for the best. We know the opponent's got Ensnaring Bridge in the 75. There's a map. Double map. Have they not got a third land? They do have a third land, so next turn. But if they just want to spend loads of time cracking maps and stuff, I think that's fine. I suppose they can go and get Urborg next turn. We didn't see the Cabal Coffers last game. Okay, so that's, yeah, we're just going to dump 10 power onto the field. Finding out some sort of Force would be really good here. Either of them. Okay, we don't, but let's just execute the game plan. Turn 3. Cast the Footfalls. Make 10 power. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to go and get here. I mean, they could go and get Damnation. So yeah, they could get Damnation. They just wrath our board, but then we just keep doing the same again. And if they don't go and get a land here, then yeah, if they didn't Profane Tutor for a land, they can't cast Damnation. Okay, so what are they getting? They get Urborg and Cabal Covers. Oh, they played Urborg this turn. Okay. So we'll attack for 10. They probably went and got Damnation. So I think we just go Misty, pass. And then we'll go ice. Did we go ice a land here? I think so. Ice this, because then island this. Yeah, just cut off as many mana as we can, I suppose. Binding's a really good hit. Hopefully that insulates us here from something daft. So that adds 5 mana. They got 5. Yeah, there's the damnation. But we're going to get to make another 10 power. We will fetch here. Let's go and get another. We haven't got actually enough mountains, so we'll go and get Stomping Ground in case you want to play Fury at some point. Okay, Flooded Strand. Let's get Gemstone Caverns. Then this green, blue 1. Make another 10 power. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. But they're going to have like 6, somewhere between 6 and 10 mana this turn. Because this taps for 5, 6, 7, 8 mana maybe. Ugin would be really bad. Oh, they got 9 mana. Okay. Oh yeah, that taps for an extra 1. Don't know if they play Ugin. Well, Liliana's fine. Okay, we'll sacrifice our Shardless Agent. I suppose they could have another Golos. Sure. Okay. So I think, well, we can't actually Fury that. But I don't think we want to use the binding. We could go cast Fury, deal this 1 damage, deal Liliana, deal this 3 damage, deal Liliana 1. I think that's the play. I don't think we want a binding though. Okay, another Ardent Plea. Yeah, I think we can just cast the Fury. We can go and fetch. White mana if we need to. Oh, should have done this post combat. That was bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was really bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, we've been a bit silly here. Deal this and this. Because we have to now bind it. Yeah. Attack with all. Yeah, because now we have to, we're kind of forced to binding this. Okay, so that was an error, because this goes... Yeah, I think we have to do that. We should have attacked first. Yeah, we've just wasted a binding, essentially. Although we did get through for extra damage, I suppose. But we could have just gone binding, not cared about the Liliana. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. Kind of has to be, they have to have damnation. One of them's a land. Damnation gets there. Okay, well, despite a couple of punts along the way, we're 2-1. See you for the next round. Right, on the play here for round number 4. This hand looks fine. We can ice a land on turn 2. Hopefully find our 3rd land. For Ardent Plea on turn 3. Misty Pass. And we can dead go. If we have to, we can go fetch Steam Vents and then dead something, then tap something. Hopefully find. We do need to find a white land. So finding white and blue would be good here. Although I don't think we can find white and blue, which, yeah, it's come up a couple of times. The Triomes don't make both white and blue, so I think blue is more important here. So we'll go and get Xander's Lounge because we're going to want to ice this land. Okay, so finding exactly white mana less important now. So we've got two potentially looks at a land here. See if we find one. Still no, so we've now got 3 Cascaders in hand, but right, untap land. Come on, yes. Not the best land, obviously, but I think Ardent Triome, is this likely to be a Spell Pierce deck? I don't know. Hopefully not. I think we go for it though. You know, with it, we're short on mana. Spell Pierce probably going to get us at some point. God, is a Spell Pierce deck. That's obviously frustrating. Maybe we should have played around that. We could have held up Violent Outburst. End of their turn, Violent Outburst. But we can at least now attack the Wren. Potentially. Do we think they're going to have another Spell Pierce is the question. I think we'll just attack them. Actually, I think I'm going to evoke Fury here. I think it's worth it. Yeah, kill the Ren and 6. And as soon as the opponent fetches, if they fetch in our turn, we'll just go Violent Outburst. Let's play around all the counter spells. I think that's fine. I don't think we're anticipating like a Supreme Verdict here. That's fallen out of favor a little bit with some of these. It could be blue white Ren kind of stuff, but at the same time it could not be. I don't even know if they play that many Supreme Verdicts anymore. Teferi here, we just, I mean, if let's say they go Teferi, bounce a token, we go Shardless Agent, attack Teferi, Rhino attack them. They could have Solitude, another option. So we are going to play around. You know, the onus is really on the opponent now. I don't think we're going to play any more creatures. Okay, another Ren and 6. I think we're just going to ignore that one. What have they got here? Arboreal. Oh, okay. So this is Scape Shift. Can they Scape Shift us out of the game? We don't want to take any more damage from our lands if possible. Force is actually really interesting. So we're just going to attack everything at the opponent. It's 10. I mean, if they don't block, we I think we go Violent Outburst anyway. Make them use the Spell Pierce. This would put them to 3. I think this is fine, yeah. Like, they definitely use Spell Pierce here. I think this is fine. Maybe we're meant to hold up Force instead. Put them to 3. We don't lose any life from our lands, which is good. Maybe we're meant to kill Ren and 6, because being at a multiple of 3 is not good. If they go like land. What's this? Well, obviously Force to Fairy. If it's Jace, we don't care. I guess if they have Spell Pierce, Scape Shift. One, 2, 3, 4. It could be Omnath. Do they play Omnath? That is Omnath mana. Well, Omnath's a bit annoying. They can go up to 7 life. Okay, they find a fetch land. They can actually go up to 11, I guess. Okay, now they're going to go up. Okay, let's make mana. They're at 6 though. They blocked one of these, so we still have lethal. So go Scape Shift, hold up Pierce, which gets us. Okay, Grazer. They can still go Scape Shift, hold up Pierce. I think that deals us 4. No, because they haven't got double green now. Okay, yeah, so we've got the Force of Negation. Oh, they can actually. Well, if their last card is exactly Spell Pierce, then fine. We get got. It's not, so we win. Okay, so Scape Shift with Omnath and stuff. Let's see what we want to do here. So with this one, Scape Shift and stuff. So bringing the Gemstone Caverns again. I've been taking out the Fiery Islet. I'm not sure that switch is what we want to do every time, but we definitely want the Forces for Teferi. Dead Gone seems really bad. I think Subtlety is fine. Mystical actually, we probably want all 4 Mystical Disputes. They run Omnath. They probably run Teferi, at least on the sideboard. They probably have some sort of counter magic going on. We saw Spell Pierce. Yeah, Mystical Dispute's fine. Leyline Binding is probably fine. Fire Ice is good. We got 2 more cuts. How good is Fury? It kills the Dryad, kills Ren and 6, kills Omnath. I don't think we necessarily want that many though. Maybe cut 1. And then maybe cut an Ardent Plea. Something like that. Let's go with it. Let's try that. Okay, interesting hand here on the draw. But I think it's fine. I think we can go... you know, if we find more lands, we can go turn 3 Cascade, turn 4 Cascade. It's got a Mystical Dispute as well, which is nice. Okay, so to play a land here, pass the turn, go and get... I doubt we'll want to go and get... There'll be anything to Mystical Dispute this turn, but there may well be next turn. If the opponent is running Teferi, as we fear they probably are. Hallow Fountain does not cast... does not cast Ren and 6, so that's something. They haven't got a fetch land either. We'll go and get Xander's Lounge here. We'll go and get Xander's Lounge, and then we'll go and get the other Triome. Okay, Fury, not the best here, but not too bad. So obviously we're going to try and, you know, if the opponent goes land to fairy, the fact they play those, well, no, I was going to say it might indicate they're short on lands, but not looking like that. So we kind of hope the opponent goes to fairy here. Yeah, get rid of that one. Then we go fetch, Triome. So just check, we've got island, plains, yes, so we can play our basic forest here. Make 8 power. Yeah, while the opponent went with shields down, we definitely want to make our 8 power. Could be to fairy iteration. Okay. No, they ran that. I guess we should have thought about them running that. So things now, I don't think they run Bring to Light anymore. They are playing a Xeotaurus, so that implies they may be running like Leyline Binding. It could be Bring to Light as well. Okay, there's a Valakut. Really want to see, really wanted to see some interaction there. So we'll attack. No blocks from the opponent. I don't think. Okay, so we'll play. We don't want to lose 3 life essentially. So we'll just go Breeding Pool, tapped, pass the turn. Because then this turn we can go, we'll go Violent Outburst, end of turn. Okay, them leading with an iteration is actually quite good for us here. We can go Violent Outburst, end of turn. If it resolves, we are quite likely to win. Leyline Binding. Okay, so if they bind, they can bind in one of our Rhinos all they like, really. And then we can untap and go Violent Outburst again. Okay, there's a binding. So if they have another binding, it's not too bad. They could have Remand, I guess. We can also Fury next turn. This would, if they counter this, it'll tap them out of blue at least. We could go Ardent Plea, make this into a 6/6. Okay, Spell Pierce. They got 2 cards in hand. Okay. We haven't got enough to go Ardent Plea and... Okay, that's a bad draw. So I think we go land... Ardent Plea... Plains, Island 1, Cascade again. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Attack for 6. Won't be surprised to see a block here. Two Exalted triggers. So I think the opponent probably has enough lands to scape shift us out of the game. But we don't know. We can't Cascade anymore. They got 3 cards in hand. Okay. Opponent just didn't have anything going on. So we're 3-1. Let's try and close out the 4-1. Right, it's round number 5. Going to keep this hand, I think. You know, it's got turn 3 Cascade, turn 4 Cascade with Force backup, so yeah, we like that. I think we'll just lead off with Flooded Strand, go and get a Triome that could get us. Well, it needs to get us. Yeah, it'll be the Grixis Triome. I'm going to call them all Triomes. It irritates me ever so slightly that they're not called Triomes. Okay, we are see burn. So really glad we're on the play. Fire ice. Don't think we want to keep that. So yeah, we'll go and get Xander's Lounge is the one I was talking about. Okay, so then we can take very little damage from our lands here. Let's go Temple Garden, pass. So they're going to attack again. I guess if they have, I don't know, it could be more creatures. Okay, could be Eidolon is a problem. Swift Spear. Okay, that's a load of creatures, but we're pretty good into a load of creatures. Well, Shardless Agent, so we'll play that one, especially given the opponent knows we got it. And we will be triple blocking. As in, block, block, block. Not triple blocking one thing. Force is a weird one here. We'll probably look to force using the other Shardless Agent. I'm not sure why the art is upside down here. Probably is a reason. Right, so yeah, holding up force. So things we want to force, like definitely a what's the landfall one? Searing Blaze. Probably a Boros Charm. Okay, no attacks is fine with us. That's quite good because we can now hold up double force. We're just attacking with everything. Yeah, we've got more Rhinos to make. Boros Charm. Okay. Okay, so if we give this +1/+1, it's not quite enough. So I think we just let that go. So we could give him +1/+1. It deals an extra. It's only an extra 1 damage. So I think we just let that go. But then if we play Shardless Agent, I think we just play Shardless Agent again. Hold up 1 copy of Force. Because then we can go Violent Outburst to push through more damage next turn. Opponent is short a little bit on lands, and they're having to take damage from their Sunbaked Canyon. Okay, I think we're just, yeah, we're going to force that one. Really don't want them gaining life. This might even be enough damage this turn. So we can go, yeah, it's enough damage this turn. Okay, let's see what we want to bring in against Burn. Not actually sure how many changes we want to make against Burn. We're definitely bringing in Gemstone Caverns, and I think this is one where I'm confident Fiery Islet taking out is correct. I actually don't know that we want to make too many other changes. Endurance isn't that great. Force of Vigor could be good. It deals with Eidolon. It deals with Roiling Vortex. But other than that, I think maybe we just keep this. Don't think we want Dispute. Don't think we want Subtlety. I think we'll go with that. Let's try that. See how that goes. Just run it back. Right, this sounds a bit odd. I think we can go if we fetch basic Forest Footfalls. It's got turn 3 this. It can't. Yeah, I think we keep this. I think we can possibly turn 2 Binding, which I think we may prioritise over casting this Crashing Footfalls. Maybe we should have mulliganed this. But, I mean, Binding can be just better later, I guess. Vantage. Okay, so no creature's actually good for us. So we'll go fetch basic Forest Footfalls. So maybe this implies they have Eidolon. But I think that's okay for us. So we can go Forest, get the other Triome, Binding on. Is it worth casting this Crashing Footfalls? Now that they've drawn the other Cascader, I think actually we're going to prioritise getting Binding. So we'll go Flooded Strand, pass. This Crashing Footfalls just becomes a dead card almost. Like by the time they're coming down on turn 5, it's possibly a bit late. We're going to get bolted here by looking at it. Yeah. So I think I'd rather just take less damage from the lands, because they're probably going to play Eidolon here or Roiling Vortex. Okay. So now we can go and get the Triome, and then that's Plain Swamp Forest, and then we can play our island, and then have that's a really bad draw. We can play island, and now we haven't taken any. We've only taken 1 damage from our lands, and we can go Binding the Eidolon. So it only costs 2 mana. Okay, we're going to do it now. No point in taking 2. I guess this is bad into exactly Roiling Vortex from the opponent, but they might have played that first. I guess this doesn't actually let us cast Violent Outburst without fetch shocking. So not running. Opponent just does nothing here. What have they got in hand? Okay, so we have to do this now. So we have to go and get. We're going to get Placement Forest Island. Okay, so we're going to get Steam Vents. We'll cast it, because otherwise we end up taking 5 damage. Opponent could be running Hallowed Moonlight, I guess. Maybe we should have thought about that. I haven't played against Burn that much recently, but maybe they have adopted Hallowed Moonlight. If they have, we're probably dead. Yeah, they are running Hallowed Moonlight. Okay. So that's pretty bad, because we're going to now have to take 5 if we want to Crashing Footfalls. But I mean, I don't think we have much choice. Yeah, I think we just have to suck it up here. You know, we could wait for... Play a land. We could wait for, you know, another Leyline Binding or something, but Helix, Boros Charm kills us, or double burn spell. Oh, Oh, yeah, we did to the vortex anyway. Sure. Okay, so maybe, given that we've seen this, I wonder if we want to be bringing in Force of Vigor. It's definitely possible. Maybe Fire Ice a bit slow. So maybe let's take out a couple of these, bring in a couple of four. Oh no, because Force of Vigor doesn't actually deal with it because it deals us 5 damage from casting it. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's a go, unfortunately, because that's quite a nice answer to Eidolon as well. But yeah, this hand is interesting. We've got Force, but only 1 Cascader. We can kill a load of stuff. We really need to find a land. Force isn't great because we can't actually currently make turn 3 Rhinos. I think I'm going to mulligan this. It's very close though. I think we can do better. This hand is slightly better. Should have... actually, I don't mind not bringing back in the... yeah, don't mind not bringing back in the... What's it called? The Fiery Islet. Did forget. Should have made that switch. Switch back. Opponent keeps 7. Okay, so they attack. Force of Negation on top. So we could fetch Shock here. That would deal the same amount of damage. And we get to use our mana in case we find something next turn. Don't think we want to find... What was it on the top? Force. We haven't actually got that many blue cards, so we'll go and get this one later. So Plain Swamp Forest. So if we get Island Mountain here, yeah. Yep. And then we'll just go dead. I guess we maybe should have waited in case we want to Fury down 2 things. But we take the same amount of damage here. I think that's fine. There's another Gemstone Caverns. If the opponent goes turn 2 Roiling Vortex, if they don't do anything, we probably have to wait for our Rhinos. Okay, Eidolon, sure. Maybe we were meant to wait for that as well. So yeah, go and get the Triome. So we'll take 4 here, unless we can find a red card, which we don't. But I think we have to go for this. You know, I just don't think we can wait forever. Especially given that the opponent could, in theory, go Roiling Vortex or another Eidolon here. And we do have this Otawara now. I guess we could have waited a turn, but then Otawara is quite expensive. We really need the clock. Depends really on what... Also, while they were tapped out of Hello Moonlight, yeah, drawing a red card would have been ideal. They suspend Rift Bolt. Another Eidolon. Okay, so we're probably just not casting very much for the rest of the game. We're going to 8 them here. We'd really like to draw a red card. We could just attack for 5, I guess. But then 5 plus 8 is only 13. This does get there. We are going to take 3, but the opponent also takes 3. Force is an interesting draw. Would be rather Otawara or Force. We'll attack with both. Because, you know, they're going to take 3 from the... I think we Otawara here. Oh, they're blocking. Double blocking. Okay. Bit surprised at... Oh, I should have Otawara'd. Yeah, that's a bit rough. But we killed both of those. So now we just play the Otawara and we can hold up Force. This is attacking for 5 a turn. If they go after... They could go after the Rhino here. Okay. Yeah, should have played the land set. We at least had the option. How much do we care about that? I think we care enough. Yeah, we're not actually killing them for several turns, so if we find more Rhinos, we're definitely casting Fury here if we find a red land. Well, actually, maybe not. So the thing is, we want to draw Violent Outburst, Force of Negation. Dead Gone's okay. If we find a shock land, we'll probably play Fury. If we find a fetch land, maybe not. Actually, Ardent Plea is really quite a good draw as well. Okay, yeah, we'll take a Shardless Agent. So yeah, just going to present lethal next turn. Gemstone Caverns, Shardless Agent. Make some more Rhinos. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand, so they need, between that and the spell they draw, they need, well, they didn't bolt us end of turn, so they now need 3 of those to be 1 mana burn spells. I guess it could have been land, 1 mana, 1 mana, 2 mana. Okay, so that felt really quite good. Yeah, the deck felt really, really strong. What did we lose to? Oh, we lost to Death and Taxes, which I think should be quite a good matchup. Definitely punted some of that away, forgetting about the Archon things. But yeah, deck felt actually incredible today. Worth a shout out to Arceus Dota, who works a lot on this deck, and yeah, do go and check them out. I know they've got a very good primer up. So well worth going and having a look. But yeah, thanks all for watching. Always a pleasure to play some brand news. See you again next time. Cheers.